Let's get it. It's that demon time. Yeah, you aren't ready for this shit, huh? This is Monday, people. I had a convincing and shit all sorts of ways.
Oh God.
And I'm not saying how.
Sip, sip.
I'm just gonna just do me right now. Just catch this vibe. I hope this shit don't fucking cut off on us.
No.
All right, everybody. This is a bonus episode. We had to get it in. We had
Bonus.
she started saying shit. I was like, yo, we gotta put it on the feed.
I was like, yo, shut the fuck up. We gonna hold it for the
for the podcast on Wednesday. Like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna talk about it right now.
Oh.
Yeah. So no intros, no sponsors because this is off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Sabes. So me and Sofresa were doing our Monday meeting. Yeah.
Money making Monday.
You know what I mean? Trying to make these moves and shit. She over here trying to light me on fire and shit. But on the next moves for also Sofresa already talking about 2021. That's how motivated she is. So that's all vibes.
Stop.
Yo, hold up. I gotta turn off the AC and shit. Also, Fresa's gonna keep on talking. Hold up.
Yeah, so happy Money Making Monday. I hope everybody's having a good day because I was coming in hot. I was coming in hype. I was running that brain all day thinking about what to do for the bag. And I just came at Hector like, we gonna make money.
Yeah, dude. I was like, yo, I love that energy. But I told her to calm down and shit because she was right in front of me. But I listened to her and I'm on board. You know what I mean? I'm gonna jump on anything she throws at me and shit. So I'm with it. But this bonus episode, I was so passionate because we started going back and forth. We started arguing low key.
Me and Hector were arguing, guys.
Look at in every relationship, there's always a down. Like Benny and Laundry, they broke up this weekend.
Bro, my heart.
I was with it. You know what?
But I knew it was a stunt. Like I knew they were just faking it because of his video.
Yeah, that bitch better get in check. That's what I'm saying.
I was like, oh, they're doing this because he's about to release his video.
Yeah, because they're trying to hype it up.
Yeah, and it worked.
Because I watched it like 6 times.
I was looking at it.
I
kept checking her fucking page. I was like, this isn't real. Like,
my boy Ben, I thought my boy Benny was like, yo, he straight clout. He got too much clout in his head. I'm like, he did not play her like that. She did not deserve it. But what about the video? Do you like it? It's just dope.
I haven't checked it out.
You haven't checked it out?
No.
So what? So you've been just checking the drama, but
I'm still mad that they played me like that.
Yeah. Hey, put the microphone right next to your mouth.
Like
Yeah, girl. Like, hey, just make it seem like you're doing your thing and shit.
Shut the fuck.
Hey, don't bite the mic, girl.
I'm fucking done with you.
Hey, this is why I also afraid that's a single and shit. Let's start pedo and shit. Look, also Ferris was throwing me some topics. Yeah, I mean, throwing some topics.
So this is gonna be this has a little something to do with what our topic on Wednesday is gonna be.
If we talk about it now, are we gonna redo a whole ass topic, the same thing about Monday, or is it?
We're gonna have the same topic because we still have so many subtopics about it.
Are we just gonna talk about what we were arguing back and forth?
Right now, we're gonna talk about what we were arguing about back and forth.
So
but on Wednesday, we're recording.
There's gonna be
the
whole
rest thing. Of what led to this argument. That's what we're gonna talk about
all right.
Wednesday.
Okay. So let's highlight the argument.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, me and Hector and I, we're talking about.
We're gonna break up, guys. Like this is why. This is it.
It's like, no, you. What was it?
Don't get scared on me, girl. See it? I have it
no,
like that.
What was it, bitch? You can't get rid of me. I ain't going nowhere. No, so
after this one, maybe I don't know. You're really going somewhere.
I mean, I can say I definitely disagree, but
all right.
So Hector and myself were discussing finances in marriage
because we're in this relationship. We gotta talk about this stuff, and this is the things we have to talk about.
So, as business partners, of course, Hector and I are gonna eventually have to discuss finances because we are in a relationship. But it's a business relationship.
It's an entanglement, guys. It's an entanglement. We you know what I mean? I'm Austin. She over here.
Hector don't ever want me to have a man.
Nah, I'm toxico.
Me and Hector Loki had a toxic debate today. Other than this,
Yes, we did. just to clarify, I want Sofresa with you, somebody. Like, I'm not like I hype her up. Like, dude, trust me. Like, regardless, I don't want her nobody with her, but just me. But regardless, I do want her happy, but with me. Now for sure, like I want Sofresa to be happy and find her man's. Yeah, I mean we're gonna be in this wedding together. So. I'm not doing any justice for myself. So whoever's joining our relationship, we're gonna have to approve and shit. Okay, so finances. Let's talk about it.
So we were discussing about finances. So basically, some like very well known ways. There's 3 that I can think of right now.
But remember to find the finances in what category? Not just a relationship in a
marriage.
Okay.
In a marriage. So there's gender roles, which is more traditional, and there's 50-50. And then there's the idea of, do we split it like money wise, like, oh, this costs this much, you pay this and I pay that, or do we split it by percentage? So
interesting.
Me and Hector really got in depth with this.
Yeah, like also, okay, for me, I've been in most of all of them except that last one, the percentage, because I don't agree to that last one. Okay. Also, me and Sofresa were talking about like percentages. I'm like, I didn't have a clear understanding, so she broke it down, and I just like went off.
He lost it.
Yeah.
So I told Hector that this is more of an ideal situation for me.
Break it down a little bit.
So I was having this conversation myself with somebody, and the way he explained it was, so if we're paying
$1,000,
like let's say $1,000 of quote unquote rent, because obviously whoever's paying $1,000 for rent doesn't live in San Diego or California, maybe, period.
Or in this planet.
But like breaking it up and like kind of like, hey, so if we were to split it like $500 each, what kind of debt would that put in your bank account? So what is $500? What percentage of your income is $500? And or what percentage of my income is $500? Or even let's do it with $1,000. Like what actual gap would that make on your income, your individual income? So the way he was telling me was, the way I would break it up with my partner is I would actually have us both put 30% of our income into the funds for the household.
Right.
Or let's say 30% or 40%. But
we're just talking about the rent here.
Yeah, right? But like let's say like the way he put it to me was like, I would expect my partner to put 30% of their income into like the household bills and the rent and all that, and I would put the same 30%. I would match it with 30% of my income, but at the same time we would be doing it on percentages, because what might affect my partner, that 30%, it's going to affect them the same way 30% of my income is going to affect me, compared to if I was to tell them, hey, you put down 500 and I'll put down 500, but 500 for them might be 50% of their income, while $500 for me might be 20% of my income. So that's going to just be unfair. So I think that's the best way to do it. Go off percentages. That way it's like, okay, 30% is going to go towards the rent, 10% towards like, minor bills and this and that. And then we kind of accumulate together and do the math, which is a little more complicated, but I feel it's totally a lot more fair, because the inconvenience isn't as like more difficult on one partner than it is on the other.
Okay,
and Hector got so fucking
fuck that. Awesome. I'll count on everything. Look, everybody's talking about like equal rights and shit. Like like we gotta be treated equal. Like like I get it. Situational, like like okay, maybe she gets paid minimum wage, or like okay, not minimum wage. I get paid 20 and she gets paid 18. Okay, that's a big gap. You know what I mean? That's a gap, regardless of what it is. It's a gap. Like I'm not gonna pick like, and this is a marriage, right? Mm-hmm. So there has to be a conversation before leading up to this, right? Mm-hmm. But it's bullshit, because on everything, like I bust my ass off and I gotta pick up your slack. Like fuck that.
It might not be slack though. It might be just that whatever like career that you're going into probably is more of a beneficial financial, like a career
we'll change fucking careers.
But what if it's not my passion? Why am I gonna make? That's where those fundamental like self development decisions come into place. Like, do you want to feed your pocket or your passion? Do you want to feed your soul
Well,
or
here,
like,
let me pay my rent with passion. A ver, ¿cuántos passions paga la renta?
I mean, you might be able to make money with your passion. If
Yeah,
you
but
throw your ass back
apparently
the
not,
right way
because
and
I
you're
gotta-
passionate about throwing it back, you might be able to pay
Oh, shit.
your rent.
But how am I? No, that's bullshit. Because how am I supposed to like? Yeah, that's passion. That's cool. But in the day, like, I mean, fuck, dude. Like, I'm busting my ass off so I could support your passion. That's cool. But like, you have to like, dude, fuck that. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this percentage shit is. Like, yo, like this shit 50-50. No matter if you make less or more than me, it's always 50-50. You know what I mean? All my relationships has always been 50-50. I've dealt with that. I'm gonna pay for everything, and sometimes it shot me in the fucking foot. So and I always now on a relationship going on 50-50. There ain't no ifs, answer, but I'm sorry, yo. If I'm making 25 and you're making 18, hey, yo, you better look at me, because on some goals, you better you better strive. Like, you gotta don't be placed in that spot, and you're making $18 an hour and you just be happy with that. Fuck no, you better keep on. You better catch up. Because in the day, isn't a hit something, like an emotional, or like isn't it sting somewhere? You know what I mean? At one point, like, damn, like, I'm fucking picking up the slacks for the last 5 years. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
But then again, it's like, to you, if you're making a lot more money, that amount is not gonna like hurt you like
Yeah, but-
mentally and financially, and like
Yeah,
it's not
but
gonna hurt your
I've
pride,
worked-
because to you it's a lot. It's like less compared to me. If I make less
Oh,
and I
so-
have to
yeah, but
pay
why
the
do
same
I-
amount, it's gonna make more of an impact on me, and it's gonna make me struggle.
but
and
my-
as your
my-
partner, do you want to see your partner struggle?
no, I want her to fucking be on the same mentality I am, and the same hustle I am. I don't want to keep on keeping her there by financially helping her. So I'm gonna make it hard for her so she can get herself out of that situation. Instead of her being 18, I want her at 25. But if I keep on helping her, she's gonna be content with 18 because she's getting that help. I want her to succeed and get 25, but ain't nobody gonna succeed without a little struggle. And I'm
But
like,
what if your partner is like
Situ-
working her
it's-
ass
it
off?
is-
You know your partner's working that, but your field just pays more effectively than your partner's
everybody's
field.
equal. Everybody has the same opportunity as everybody. You know what I mean? She could take my job any day of the week if she's in that field. It's not about because she pays more because of my field. Nah, everybody has there's equal rights everywhere. I don't give a fuck who you are or how many legs you got on. Yo, like I know people that easily could take my job, and no matter what gender it
But then
is.
you got to remember, there's jobs that pay less where you hustle more.
You gotta dude. Like, if it was me and you in this situation, okay?
Okay.
If I made 25 and you made 18, obviously you're saying that I gotta help you out because you ain't making that much money, right? Because
Yeah. Because
so why do I gotta sacrifice my savings and shit? And
But you wouldn't be sacrificing it because
don't
it
matter.
would be your
I-
part
I-
in the marriage.
yeah 50
Marriage is a sacrifice.
50-50, dude.
But it wouldn't be
What happened to
50-50
you-
because what me fronting up, what you fronting up isn't going to be the same. You get
Of
what I'm
course not.
saying? It's
Yeah.
not going to be 50-50
Yeah, it would 50-50. Yeah, because they ain't 50-50 you
because I make less.
yeah, it sounds like a personal problem.
But that's when all of those society aspects go into it. Men naturally get paid more.
No.
Usually, yes, there's a lot of jobs that will naturally pay men
No.
more. There's a lot of
Nope,
statistics that
nope,
state.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Dude, I know there's a contractor, and then she's a woman.
Okay, there's gonna be exceptions. Don't get
No,
me wrong.
everybody
But
has
there's not. Statistics show that men get paid more than women. Men will literally get paid more than women, and a lot of
And
that societal tradition goes into play because
Okay.
men are the head of the household and blah 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 and this and that. So naturally, a lot of jobs that concern men get paid more.
Dude, you have all the right to be whatever the fuck you want.
Yes. But that doesn't mean that my fellow coworker, who's maybe has probably even worked a few years less than me because a man, isn't going to get paid more than me. If there's a man that's my higher up, he's going to give a raise probably to the man, not to the woman, because he's going to be like, oh, he can connect with the man's struggles, but he doesn't know what women struggle economically.
Well, I don't know what kind of fucking men you're fucking with, because I have a girl on my team
Okay, that's you. There's exceptions.
Why? No, I'm saying you say men, and you're including me.
Yeah, because I'm saying you're gonna be able to understand. Oh, a man struggles because he's had a household.
You know
This
what?
and
You
that.
know
Blah
what?
blah
You know
blah.
what? You know what?
But the
It's over,
point
guys.
is,
It's over. Fuck this. It's over. Me and also
but
just
the
broke
point
up.
is, I don't think. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of 50-50 if you guys can afford it. But if the partners are making a substantial difference economically, I feel like the best way to go is with that percentage understanding, because
Wow.
what if $1,000 is 70% of my income while $1,000 is 30% of your income? Do you really think it's fair to make your partner struggle that much and have that little for themselves
Well,
or
she
for
should-
whatever
I-
else?
Because
Like-
I'm gonna say this right now. In my last relationship, I made way more than my partner. Mm-hmm. And for sure, look, she busted her ass to get where she's at now, and she makes pretty good money. In the beginning, she didn't. But what am like? What did I just don't want to like just keep you placing my in my relationships. If you're making 18, I'm making 25. I don't want to just keep on like keeping you there, dude. You gotta struggle to like push yourself forward. You know what I mean? You have to push yourself. You don't want to be just content. If you're always content, you're not gonna go anywhere. And if you're financially being helped, you're gonna stay there because you're gonna feel comfortable. What if you start struggling? Like, damn, I don't got it this week. Damn, I went straight broke for paying all the bills. Well, you know what? Get yourself out of that. It don't matter if finding a second job, a third job.
So
a
you
side
would want
hustle.
your girl to do that when you can just go ahead and do that?
No, because isn't a teacher to get out
But
of
what
that.
if she is doing a job she loves? It's a good job. Maybe she doesn't make as much as you.
Well, you know what?
But
Like,
it's a job she loves. So you're
in
gonna
this-
make
in
her
this-
job the job she loves. That may be a good job, just doesn't add up to what you make.
Not yet.
What if it doesn't add up to what you make? What if in the industry that she likes, that she enjoys, that she's passionate about, that she works hard in, and she's not
Look.
slacking, it just doesn't pay as much as your industry?
Look, in this day and age, I'm sorry, you can't be just going to a job that you like and it's all Mickey Mouse and shit. We're in a fucking pandemic right now. It's showing who the fucking hustlers are right now, and we said that shit last time. We're in a point in our life right now that we can't just work in a place like we're having fun. Because right now having fun will fuck you, dude. Like people are losing their fucking jobs right now. Everybody, all hands on deck right now on working. Dude, you got to where you're at and you busted your ass. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of motherfuckers Mickey Mouse in it, and they're like, "Oh my god, I ain't getting paid." And I'm like, "Yeah, because you're over here bushing. Yeah, I mean, you're not willing to put the grind in. You know what I mean, dude? I wouldn't want to be happy if I was making $18 an hour and I'm fucking 29 years old. That's fucking a whack. Yo, you should be up there. You should be pushing yourself to be always move forward. I always say, if you're gonna find another job, make sure it's $5,000 or $10,000 more from your last job. It's a small increase, but it's an increase into your financial situation. And that's the mentality I have. I would never find a job. I would never leave a job for 18 for another 18. What the fuck? You're not going anywhere. You're just
Yeah, but what if you don't want to leave the job?
You-
What if it's a good paying job? It's a stable job, but your husband just makes more. Now, put it this way. Put it this way.
all right. So I will agree with you if you
Put it this way. What if your woman was like, you don't make enough, and she was making the same amount of, or maybe she was making more? What if you fucking loved your job? You have a good team. You have a good environment. You have
if I had the same
weekends off.
mentality I have right now,
Yeah, and you love your job. Take an account. You had a bad week at work. That might be biased. But let's say you love your job. You went to school. You educated yourself for this job.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good paying job. It's a minimum, a middle lifestyle. It's
Yeah.
a good paying job. It has some decent benefits. You get good time off. You love your job. You love the environment you work in, because that's something so important. The environment you work. You're in a positive environment, working with a good team. It's a job you love. It's something that you're passionate about. You're happy to clock in and out every single day. And you're telling me you would tell your partner to walk away from something they love because you decide that they need to make more money, even though you can fulfill it's
so you're
not a big
fulfilling
difference.
minimal standards in financially in the relationship, because
What if you love your job and to you it's enough?
Well, apparently not because you can't fucking pay the fucking bills.
No, you can pay bills, but if
Well,
your
no, if I
partner
can't pay,
makes a
if
substantial
I can't
amount
pay, if I can't pay all the bills,
and
because
you
my
love
friend-
your job and you make your industry gets paid more, what if she's a teacher and you're a lawyer and you're both passionate about your job? Working in law pays more.
That's it. But you
What
know,
if you work in the medical field and she works in the educational field? Both very important, both very passionate jobs, both things that you make a career because you're passionate about, because there's no damn way you go and work in the educational
So
field
we're
or the medical field unless you care about people and you're passionate about it. But the educational field very obviously pays a lot less than the medical field.
Yeah, it's underpaid. For
Okay,
sure.
so what if she loves her fucking job and she went to school for years to become a teacher, and you're gonna tell her that she needs to quit her job or find
first of
something
all,
else because
hold
she's
on,
not
hold on.
making enough
You're
money
making it sound
or
like a dick.
matching up to you?
Mommy,
Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Because first of all, I would not want to talk to somebody that made less than me.
Really?
Yeah, because honestly, like she gotta be going to that like.
What if she has a strive, but she's striving in her job?
She's happy to make.
But
she's happy to make minimal. That's fine. That's great. Yeah, I'm not.
What if she has ambition, but it's in her career
she wants-
choice
she
or
wants to be a
her
teacher.
industry, but her
get
industry
it.
doesn't pay as much?
That's fine. You could find Johnny Surfer that makes
fucking
makes
done.
shit.
I'm so flustered right now.
No, fuck that, dude.
Bro, I'm so
Because-
mad right now.
I know she's
It's
turning red.
ridiculous.
Nah.
Like, it's so fucking ridiculous.
No,
because
but you're gonna be with somebody and you're gonna understand them. You're gonna go in with them knowing that she's a teacher. She makes teachers are underpaid. You're already gonna go with that mentality. So there's a conversation leading up to this. Obviously, you're already committed to this person, knowing all her financial.
okay, so you would still make her go 50-50, knowing that you're 50 to her, it's 70%, or maybe like let's say it's 70% of her income.
Yeah, but
You're gonna make her do that
if
struggle.
she's already set as a teacher, and I'm a fucking lawyer, dude, you really mingle with people like you're in your range. You know what I mean?
You never know life.
I'm talking.
So
about,
what if to her a middle class lifestyle is fine, but you're a lawyer and you make all this money, but you want to go live in a bigger home. You want
I
more
sound like
stuff.
a dick right now.
You do. You want more stuff because you're used to a higher lifestyle.
Big ballin'.
You bring her into that, but then you expect her to pay 50%
Yeah. Why
of
not?
your lifestyle?
No, I'm gonna take care of my own shit. I'm gonna take care
Okay
of my own
then.
situation.
So if you're gonna have her input something, wouldn't you want it to be like
It's
the
just
same
the reason
impactful
why
financially on her
I
than
get
you?
you a situation, mommy. Chill.
Okay, I'm gonna take a breath.
Take a breath, mommy.
Okay, I feel better.
Take a breath. I'll give you some hugs later. I should turn it red. I said a hug, nigga. Damn, like
Oh my god.
I did take a blue chew earlier, so I don't know that shit.
I'm fucking done with you.
My circulation was kind of off and shit. No,
Okay.
the only reason, well, look, I get it, and it makes total sense, and
Yes.
I 100 agree with you. It's just hard when you bust your ass for so long, and you get to when you struggled, and you achieved something, and then it's just hard to like, damn, like you really gotta provide for someone that's just like just half-assing it.
You don't know if they're half-assing it. What if they're literally busting their ass, but their industry just pays a lot less?
But then that's a conversation you're
Or
gonna
that's still a transition. What if they're working towards going up in their
and that's
company,
fine.
but that's a transition?
That's fine, as long as those goals are like talked
So
about.
you're saying if I was working towards, okay, I'm a teacher, I'm working towards becoming a principal, but that's going to be a 5
That's fine.
to 7 year
That's fine.
goal. But right now, at this moment, you would make me pay the same amount of money you're paying, even though you're getting paid, let's say, twice as much as me?
Because there's a motherfucker like me in a girl version, and that will do that same to her man. And you know what?
What?
Like, be 50-50 regardless of the situation. There's a girl out there with my mentality and that will do the same shit to her man. And you know what? I heard her man fucking puts on his bootstraps because, dude, he is going to find a second job. I would find a second job. I would bust my ass everything I could just to, like, be on the same thing. Because I don't want to be taken care of. Don't take fucking care of me. I'll handle my shit. I don't give a fuck if I go broke.
I want to be taken care of.
No, fuck that. See, that's why she's angry, because she wants to be taken care of.
No, but I would expect, like, my man.
Don't expect things because you're gonna get disappointed.
I know that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I follow my back, but I would still expect, like, my man not to inconvenience me if he doesn't have to. Like, you know that.
I
And you
know
know I
that,
would
but
put my
that's
foot
you.
down and
That's
be
you,
like,
though.
don't fucking inconvenience me if you
But
don't
that's
have to.
That's you though. We're not talking about you. We're talking or me. We're talking about just the general the subject, dude. Honestly, like, dude, like, okay, we are talking about each other. My bad. For me, if a girl took care of me, that would hit my insecurity.
Okay.
For personally, like, bro, like, if in the situation, I make good money right now. Financially, I need to work on my financial stuff to, like, cause I do make good money. I'm just not. I'm stupid with my money sometimes. If a girl comes out of nowhere and she makes way more than me, so
Yeah, it's gonna hit
so
your
if
pride
it's,
a little
I'm
bit.
gonna just throw a number, and this is not how much I make. If I made $15 an hour and a girl came out of nowhere and she makes 19 or 20, dude, I'm gonna like, yo, what the fuck? And then, but she really loves me and all this great shit, and it's like, oh, she's gonna be my wifey forever. I know damn well I'm not gonna. I don't give a fuck if this thing has full benefits. I'm like, yo, I need to fucking switch careers or something like that, because I want to be in the same level. Because I don't want to give her that burden of like, yo, she's taking care of me. Because at the end of the day, there's gonna be another motherfucker that's gonna make 22, or and then give her the same lifestyle, and all that great stuff. Oh shit, hold up. Yo, my bad. All right, so we're gonna have to finish it off on the next one. All right, this is a little cliffhanger. I hope you guys enjoy this little bonus. If you guys are listening to, please check out the Instagram on the 7th podcast, Trigger Recipe Podcast, and also for us at Rantbox. We're putting a poll up and a question. Please go and answer the question. Tell us your opinion, and we'll give feedback, and we'll read up all the feedback on Wednesday for our official podcast to finish off this conversation. Please, because we're no exposing people's Instagram names, but for sure it will help us out. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on iTunes. Leave us a comment on iTunes because it does help the podcast. All right, see you guys on Wednesday. Late.